we go, with my normal Azag coming in to run with the boys, and the Destroyer, the Chaos Dwarfs. Man, this game sucked. Oh, whenever you see someone with less than 10 units, you're either gonna laugh or be absolutely shitting your pants. And here, with the update, I knew I was in for works. I saw the Demon Smith Sorcerer, I saw the Destroyer, I saw the Tan, I saw the Infernal Ironsworn, and it was all bad news from here. I didn't know his miasma now causes silence. Why does everything need silence now? Everything has silence. I get it. Magic's strong. But damn, does everything need it? Every other update, a faction's getting silent. Vampire counts. Kislev. Now them. And not only that, at least the ones that are getting silenced are pretty good. My complaint is Karnak costing way too much. He should go down 200 if he's going to be silencing anything. Or it should just be an innate ability for him. Either way, enough of the complaining. We'll get to it soon enough. This Kadai Destroyer is going to be a pain in my ass, and you'll see why. I mean, I knew what I was going to go up against, so I brought a Doom Diver to come deal with this shit. I got the Hammer of Gork hammering into the Infernal Ironsworn. I think I can handle this with how few the count is. I need to kill things quick, though, if I want to make sure this Kadai Destroyer, because it will run through my lines and cause problems. Big mistake not letting my boys in. Now we have an Iron Demon also being a pain in the ass, which sucks, because as soon as it goes choo-choo, it's just going to be able to run away. And it's so obnoxious. But this is where the meta's going. We didn't get a balance update. We got a meta change. I know that sounds goofy, but that's really all we're doing. We're changing the meta. Not really balancing anything, we're just changing the meta. No longer infantry spam, now we got monsters and a handful of infantry. Shit, I don't even know if it's worth it bringing infantry anymore with how obnoxious and annoying monsters can be. I mean, sure, you can counter them, but with so many factions with healing, it's... And Zatan's... Oh man, that net just hurts. Can't move, lose vigor. And you're netted for 30 seconds. Combined with a Kadai Destroyer beating the shit out of you while you're on the ground. That's no fun. I'm so glad I brought Doom Divers. I wish I would have brought more, honestly. I wish I would have brought 3 more, just so I could just blow away this shit. I think I might do that next time. I think that's going to be the build for Greenskins, since we have such trouble dealing with large targets, even with the spears. Brought the Pharaoh Wyvern because I heard it got a cost reduction and it's feeling a little bit better. And at 1300, I think 1200 would have been a good price for what it is. 13 just still seems a bit expensive for getting enraged on that. Although it is a nice, cheap little dragon that can shoo away characters like Zatan. But still, I don't know. I've seen it do pretty well. I remember playing against Crumble and he would, I was playing his vampire counts and he would hit my mortis engines and my carts every time with the Pharaoh Wyvern. I just couldn't stop it. Yeah, I could send in some Var guys, but I wasn't expecting a Wyvern, so I didn't bring any. So it was just able to run free. And here it's not doing too bad. It's poking Zatan, 300 damage for every poke. That's not bad. I make the mistake of following Zatan. But it's so much easier for my opponent to micro because he's got so few and they're so effective at what they do. Whereas I have to manage a lot of units and they're not being nearly as effective. Not even close. And it's insane. Now I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you just go for the Sorcerer, Demon Sorcerer? Well, you see that Kadai Destroyer and Zatan and all the other shit? Yeah, it's not going to be that easy. Unless I brought Grimgor, and even then if I brought Grimgor, he would just get bullied by, I don't know. Actually, I think if I brought Grimgor, his ass would have been dead. Could try to snipe it with Spirit Leech, but I think it's like 750, 950 for the Sorcerer, which isn't that bad. Probably 1,000, honestly, since he brought the Ruin spell, Flame Sword spell, and Burning Head. Now, if only Greenskins could get silence, and we could finally compete and deal with all this nonsense. Minus 24 melee defense, too. Man, that is nuts. For 30 seconds? 30 seconds? That's insane. And the fact that you can silence as well, and now that big monsters are doing their thing. At least it's only 2 uses, but damn, do you feel that 30 seconds. Good, Zatan being taken out is finally... And we're actually... I would say my opponent's even now that he's reforged twice already on the Kadai Destroyer. Yeah, that's so neat. I remember playing a game against... actually, it was against Chaos Dwarfs, and I was playing Ogres. And I had 2 Mournfang... Or no, Stonehorns, my bad. 2 Stonehorns. And my opponent just couldn't deal with both Stonehorns because I was using Troll Guts and the army ability to just heal him up. And it was so obnoxious, and I would just run through his elite infantry with the Stonehorns. And then bring in Lead Belchers to come deal with everything else. And now, fate has decided I am the one to be shit on. Even though I have 19 units to his 11, just 3 big units here. The 3 big are Kadai, the Kadai Fireborn, and the Destroyer, and the Demon. They're able to just cause so much havoc. This reminds me of when Chaos Dwarfs started back in the DLC. They would just run through you with all their monsters, their trains, whatever. You picked anything you wanted, and you were having a good time. Because they were just so broken. Are we back at that? I don't know. Such a small roster for a faction like this. It's really hard to tell this early on. And I don't think it's really broken. I think it's just me not expecting the Kadai Destroyer. And even if I did, it probably would still... Yeah, it probably wouldn't be this bad. If I were to play against this again, definitely going to bring at least 4 Doom Divers. 4 Doom Divers and say, fuck you, Kadai Destroyer. And then just deal with it that way. Because Boar Boys just aren't cutting it. Arrows aren't cutting it. Probably just lose 2 of the arrows. Leave 1. And then just have the build the way it is. And then just say, fuck you, Kadai Destroyer. And then... Yeah, in reserve bring 2 more Doom Divers if need to be. Probably would. And just cheap cav to intercept anything trying to get to my artillery. Yeah, this is such balls. And if it actually doesn't look that bad, it's not going great, but it's not that bad. My opponent doesn't have a lot of map control. He's hemming me in my home objective, or just in my spawn. But if I can just take out the Kadai and the... Yeah, just both the Destroyer and the Fireborn, I'm pretty much set. The Iron Demon is annoying, but that's not too far from dying too. And I make the mistake of dropping Azag. That's not good. You know why they call it the Kadai Destroyer? Watch Azag die. No. Alright, that was stupid. That was dumb. I probably misclicked while trying to capture some unit. I usually do that. Clean up the Wolf Riders over here. Probably would get these guns over there, but we're just gonna call it quits because, yeah, he brought back Zatan, and it's just, yeah, it's just, and it really sucks because a lot of those units are unbreakable. So even killing a Lord doesn't seem to be worth it in the end. When you have half your units are pretty much damn near unbreakable, if not unbreakable. So yeah, that sucked, but I'm gonna go use that. Build on the ladder, because I'm an asshole. So expect that game eventually. Alright, folks. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please like, sub, follow me around YouTube. Join the Discord, because we're on the road to 2,000. I would like to see some new faces. Always appreciated. And yeah, either come show some love on the stream when we have them, or just come play some games. Whether it's 1v1s, 2v2s, or free-for-alls. We do all that fun stuff. Alright, folks. With all that said, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.